Good morning and happy blessed Friday. So I was thinking about something. I remember at a point in my life when I was emotional, like extremely emotional. And during those times in my life, I spoke, right? I spoke out. I said things. I reacted to things in a way that was from an emotional place. And usually responding or acting out in that emotional state causes damage, and damage that once you say the words, once you have that reaction, it's hard to come back from, because you don't know the impact that you have on another person until you actually become so emotional that you can't control your mouth, or you can't control your actions. And it just made me think today, understanding the effect, the cause, number one, and then the effect. So the cause for me back then, being young and not having control over my emotional responses, was a trigger that I wasn't aware of. And then the impact was, it either hurt the other person or it hurt me, and it hurt the relationship, and either it got back to normal or not. It also makes me think about times when I was hanging out with my three other siblings at the time. It was before my parents had my younger siblings. And we would get into these fights. We would get into these arguments. We would get into verbally like cussing each other out, or physically like wrestling with each other, or throwing something at each other. I remember one particular time we were sitting at our table when we lived in East Oakland, and it was dinner time, and my second oldest brother was still hungry. And I was actually getting to a place where I wasn't that hungry anymore. And I think I had said to my mom, I said, I'm full. I don't know if I want any more. And then my second oldest brother had said he was still hungry. So my mom told me to give him the rest of my food. I don't think I like that, because I paused for a minute, and I don't know why I responded this way. There must have been something going on between us back then. And I looked at him and I said, you want some more food? And he said, okay. He said, yeah, I do. So I took my spoon, no, my fork rather, and I said, open your mouth. And he opened his mouth, and I shoved the food down his throat, and he choked. And I'm laughing now. When I look back, it was so dangerous. It wasn't nice. I heard him. He was choking. It wasn't good. It wasn't good at all. But let's push forward to today. And I look at the emotional responses in this way. If I'm constantly acting out emotionally, then I am breaking down any type of connection or ability to have relationships. And so thinking before I speak, knowing my triggers, not responding physically is important. Because if I do, then again, the impact that it has, there's this saying of like, don't burn bridges. And I'm not a bridge burner. If someone is in a place where maybe they're not in a good space, and they say something to me, well, today I have boundaries in place, right? Today I can stop a conversation, or not engage in an argument, or simply walk away, to come out of my character. And the person who I am today is beneath me because I worked so hard to get to a place where, no matter who it is, not responding in a way that I look at myself and I feel bad, or I've come out of my character. So think about that. Emotional responses, they can cause so much damage. They can burn so many bridges, and they can break down any connection or any relationship. So, just a thought. Thank you for listening. I love you. Happy Blessed Friday.